Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense if they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Moore. Looking for space to the left. He'll pull it down and run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Throwing Moore. Going over the top. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he scores! Touchdown, Oregon!
And they talk about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Throwing, say it. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
And, man, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. unleashes a long one. Reels it in down the left side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it. It's Hill. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. And the D denied him on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yardage situations, the goal to go situations. They've got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense. Forcing a third and goal, putting some pressure now.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
The ball bounces through the end zone. And it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Sayin to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. That's reeled in, it's Johnson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. As we get a look at the numbers so far, they are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Sayin. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the
makes the grab in their space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And he makes the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's more to throw. Using his feet to buy time. With the catch, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past.
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Taking it the other way. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Say it. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Busts through behind his pad. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Oh, they're after him. On target. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. Tried to find a seam for Moore, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun on third down, Moore. Snagged out of the air. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the back. Dante Moore. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
The Ducks will try to move the chains on 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The run inside. It's Jackson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle them, and you got to get them to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing more. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. It'll be third and long.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Sayin from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well. And they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
More. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And the missed connection on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Rides to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The offense changing the play. Here's Moore to throw. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Moore to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Lost, the defense is wide open. Wide open spaces. And just like that, with the big play, they're set up as he goes out of bounds at the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Ducks. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it, and he's open. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Throw it, say it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Moore with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. Finds some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Finds the tight end.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. Got it. There he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Dante Moore. Complete. At the 45 on his way. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Moore will throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Quarterback making checks. Throwing Moore. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
After that incompletion on...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Moore. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Fires downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
They'll move the tight end. Look out, he's got room. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Quick completion on the out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Moving out to the right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field, and here coming up on...
Makes a grab deep. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Again, it's Moore. Stepping to the right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Drop.